Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your coffee cup reading for the week ahead of June 1st through the 7th. And this is a general reading. We're in June already. Half year already. Okay. Underlining energy and what is purging. Scorpio. And it is a general reading, but I am seeing you have to kind of stay out of your head. You're either pessimistic, there's a sense of unhappiness, and you're just allowing that to come in. It's like instead of trying to see the bright side. So this could be even nostalgia, a lot of I'm looking at negative thoughts. For some of you, it's like a little bit of soul searching, but you're focusing on the negativity that's been happening instead of the positivity. And I know it's easier said than done because some of us may have went through, we go through a lot of things, but try to stay out of your head. It's not the place to be. It's not a healthy situation because it could just go into a darker rabbit hole and then you kind of get stuck. So for some of you, it's a sense of watch the emotions, watch the depression. Okay, that's for some. For others, I do see you just maybe more to yourself, but you are trying to create more of a balance. You're keeping more to yourself, and there could be others that are a little concerned about you or worried about or trying to figure you out. Okay, you are kind of rebalancing. You're almost kind of making this list, a mental list, like putting boundaries up in certain areas. It could be with anything in your life. Okay, I do see that. And this is like making a choice, thinking to make some kind of a decision as well. So I do see that energy. Now, I do see some of you, this is a kind of Gemini energy. Maybe a Gemini is surrounding you, or you deal with a Gemini or Gemini type of energy, which is, again, kind of scattered at times. You got a lot going on. You can burn the iron in many, how do you want to say it? You know that expression, I'm just tongue-tied. You got too many things going on, multitasking and just a lot of thoughts. So kind of try to reset it. This could be something official that's coming in. Maybe this is an ultimatum, or this is more of your thoughts. Maybe you're going to make some commitment, ultimatum to yourself, or set some goals. Okay, so that's another way I'm looking at that too. So it's an up and down type of energy. Healing energy, yes, and some of you are focused on who are your friends, who's got your back. And this could also show that you have an epiphany or a psychic hit or intuitive hit, that you realize that some people may have been like secret enemies, or you feel they haven't had your back. So I am seeing a lot of that energy too. So it is a general reading. Okay, so let's get into the coffee cup. Okay, so on the positive end here, I do see a wish fulfillment. Okay, a lot of these are thoughts of the future. This is daydreaming. This is trying to make future plans, creative ideas, and you're kind of reminiscing, or you're kind of daydreaming about it a lot in your thoughts. Okay. Now, there is, for some of you, there's a sense of paranoia, almost like that negative, pessimistic energy. Like, yes, you got all these thoughts, and you're like, no, I can never do that, or that's not going to ever happen in the future. So just be careful of that energy, too. It's kind of like delusional a little bit. It's, how do I want to say? You could be your own worst enemy with that, okay? For others, there is that, creative thoughts, plans for the future, and that's good. And you can actually start manifesting little by little. A lot of you are putting some endings and closures to something. So there are certain endings and closures coming through. For a lot of you, this is a, how do I want to say it? It's after the darkness comes the sunrise, okay? So it's like a dawning of a new day. Maybe you've been stuck in a rut somehow, and this is gaining more clarity. So I do see that energy. I feel there's going to be some sudden changes, turn of events, and things building up towards the next 1, 2, 3, next 4 to 5 months. Something like that is showing up. Okay. Now, I do see also for some of you something that occurred in maybe the end of 2019 may resurface. Okay. Something very significant in the next 3 to 4 days may show up as well. So I do see that energy too, and it's different for everyone. I do see growth. I see a new financial beginning. Okay, working hard, working at something. You're really putting in a lot of work. I do see that. You could maybe be working a lot too. I do see luck on your side. Okay, there's a lot of different energies surrounded by either people. This is maybe you're kind of going into a new phase with new inner circle of friends. Okay, very nice energy too. Thoughts of travel. I do see more confidence coming through too, so that's looking good. For a lot, something that you maybe worked hard on, you may get some recognition. Okay, that's going to bring you some kind of success. So I do see that. I am seeing faded energy. There is going to be some life-altering changes, and I'm seeing this a lot in the readings, so I'm seeing it with you. This also can be decisions that you make or choices or a course that you take can alter a lot, and it's almost like not going back. It is a sense of faded energy. Think things through before you make some kind of permanent or official choices. Now, I do see that here there is going to be some life-altering changes, and that's the harbinger of this week. There will be sudden changes, turn of events, so it could be even abrupt changes coming up. And you're going to have to kind of balance your energies here too. For some of you, this is a second source of income. And I'm seeing some of you kind of applying your money like on one side for or investing for either a vacation or for a project or for something, and then putting money on the other side. So I see something like that showing up as well. You have quite an interesting week. Do not assume anything or, point fingers at anyone unless you have all the information, because I see some sudden changes as well too. So interesting type of reading. Okay, they've been really interesting. All right, Scorpio, that was your reading for the week of June 1st through the 7th. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll catch you back next week for your next coffee cup reading. Until then, all the best and bye for now.